are at the second edition of My India Wi-Fi India Summit and Awards, and we have with us Mr. Rajesh Chharia, the president of ISPAI, one of the largest internet service provider association based out of India. So welcome, Mr. Chharia. Thank you for joining us today. And so can you talk a little bit about the Wi-Fi based initiatives or the ISP based initiatives of ISPAI currently?
First of all, thanks for inviting me. My Wi-Fi is at least putting this Wi-Fi into the discussion. Otherwise, this has become a showcase for just saying about the internet.
Okay.
Few people were saying that the Wi-Fi will be known as the internet. But till the time broadband or broad mind will not be getting conversed, the Wi-Fi will not be able to flourish. ISPs are doing their best for Wi-Fi proliferation. The issue is coming about the friendly regulations.
Okay.
As I have spoken, that in absence of any friendly regulation, the people are not able to roll out the infrastructure in a big way, because I am limiting to my infrastructure.
Okay.
And if I am not able to connect to the other available infrastructure, so my customer will not be limiting myself to my infrastructure. He will be interested in roaming. So for the roaming, the regulation has to be changed, and regulation has to be made family. Number two, the major issue is about the taxation. High taxation is also the biggest barrier, because the word Wi-Fi comes with the free.
Okay.
Everybody expects that the Wi-Fi is the free, and when the service provider cannot pay the taxation from their own pocket, so this has to be taken care of. Then only we will find that the real digital India is happening, and the real Wi-Fi is proliferating.
So how is your association, trying to bridge this gap, or let's say how the kind of challenges which the ISP sector is facing currently?
First of all, we are facing the challenge of the higher taxation. Number two, we are facing the challenge of the regulation. Third, our foremost work is how to bring the smaller player of the rural side into the mainstream. And they can also be getting recognition from the government that they are actually working in the rural side. This is not coming really, and that is creating a very big gap, and we have to bridge this gap of digital gap of urban and rural, and this can be bridged only when the government will come with the friendly policy for the smaller player.
So what, while DG Analysis has been working, on the Wi-Fi subject quite aggressively in the last, 3 odd years or so. So what we have, realized based on the interactions with the ISP community is that somehow, they are not excited with this Wi-Fi, in terms of deploying it or, trying this technology in their businesses. So is there a specific reason, or how is it like, or is it a game which requires money, your manpower, everything, which only a big ISP can
No.
India national?
Automatically, investment is required, the business return is also required, but the rules are not so friendly. If I am having an infrastructure and I am not able to use it 100%, I have to depend on my fellow ISPs. And if my fellow ISP cannot use my infrastructure as a infrastructure sharing, he is creating his own, I am creating my own, and both are not able to use their 100% of the infrastructure. And right now the time is of the capex, how to minimize the capex, then only you will be able to gain money. Here, everybody is putting the capex. Nobody is able to make money. So that's the reason the smaller players stop putting the money into the capex.
So what are some of the key priorities for ISPI in the coming time?
Mainly, we are focusing towards the friendly regulation. We are representing to the government regularly, and especially I am representing to the ISPI from last 15 to 16 years. But somehow we are finding that the regulations are not getting clear soon. Even we are seeing about the UL-VNO Cat B license after a very long time. That was kept pending for 1.5 years. Investment is there, and we are not, in absence of any license, we are not able to roll out the services. How you can expect that the Wi-Fi will be proliferating in a big way?
Okay, thank you so much for your input, Mr. Chharia.